Hey man, welcome to another episode of Just Talking to You Live. I'm your host, Big Smooth, aka the People's Champ. Hold on, let me let y'all hear it.
Sir,
Somebody
sir,
take his phone.
sir.
Take all
Put
his
that away.
fluids.
Let y'all know the People's Champ is in the building, baby. But I ain't here alone, y'all. I am here with my family, man. I'm here with the crew, man. Crew, say what's up to our viewers for the night, man.
What's
Hey
up, good
everybody.
people? What's up?
What it
Hey,
do, too?
hey man, we gonna swing it on over from my left to my right, starting off with Miss Toya. You there,
Hey
Miss Toya?
everybody. Hey everybody. It's your girl, Miss Toya. Miss MIA.
Man, we missed you, Miss Toya. I was telling people I thought you got pregnant and shit, man. I was telling people you got pregnant and stuff, man.
No, just dealing with my mind. Just dealing
Okay,
with
okay, yeah. I
getting
guess
myself together.
Miss Toya ain't pregnant, man. Take that back. Retract the
No,
statement.
I'm not letting nobody start playing me. I told you that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Hey, we're gonna swing on over to our girl Dre Day. Dre Day, introduce yourself, baby.
Hello, everybody. It's your girl Dre Day. I'm the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I never eat a pig because a pig is a cop.
Damn,
All
she been
right.
right. She
Oh,
been
Now,
she been
the
doing
eye
that.
of the tiger.
Hey, man.
Y'all remember that? Those are lyrics to jump around.
Oh man, I gotta listen to Jump Around again, man. Hey, we're gonna swing on over to my man, Mr. Words of Wisdom. Introduce yourself, brother.
what up? What up, family? Yeah, we dysfunctional. I'm gonna take you back to when I first got on, and we're gonna rock like this. There are 8,760 hours in a year. Divide that number by your yearly income, pardon me, and it'll tell you what you're making per hour in a year.
Hey man, that's tough, man. I like that, dog.
Don't waste your time.
That's it, man.
Dog.
Hey, good job. Hey, we're gonna swing it on over to my man who's sitting in tonight with us, man. Mr. Words of Wisdom. Introduce yourself, brother.
You already called me.
I mean, not Mr. I mean, Mr.
Hey,
Anonymous
it's me,
Nobody.
people. We dysfunctional.
Hey, we are dysfunctional. We just
Maybe I got caught in the loop somewhere. That's the matrix that they talk about right there.
Oh my God.
man,
Now we gotta look
Mr.
for an agent, y'all. It's an agent on the way.
Hey, Mr. Anonymous Nobody, introduce yourself, brother.
What it do, YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Anonymous Nobody. And we just talking to you tonight. Thanks for having me on. And as we say on my channel, the truth has no emotion.
That's it, man. I love it, man. Hey, we're gonna swing on over to my girl Shay Boogie Woogie. Shay Boogie, introduce yourself, girl.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Shay. I was gonna do a song lyric, but
Oh,
we all in the mood for music apparently. So,
Go
But
ahead and do it.
huh?
Go on ahead and do it.
You want me to go ahead and do it? I was gonna do
Hook
give it
it
to
up.
him.
a party ain't a party till it's ran on through. Hey.
Oh shoot! Oh
Oh,
shoot!
oh my God, man. Hey, uh, our girl Nene, she's not here tonight. She say she working. That's the damn excuse she always give us.
Call a job.
Working.
Let's call
Hey,
a job and play on the phone.
hey, we need to. Hey, she won't
I
give me her
told
phone
you
number.
let's do it. Call
She,
a job. Let's play on the phone. Ask for
hey,
Dana.
I
hey,
call this woman's job.
she refused to give us that phone number, man. I
Cause
swear to
we'll do
God,
it. We'll jump. We'll jump. We'll do it.
she refused to give us that phone number, man. Hey, my man, Mr. Words of Wisdom, go jump on. I mean, not Mr. Words with my man, Stat Philly, Philly D. He jumping on. He was in we had a fantasy football meeting to discuss the league and everything, and we just discussed how I'm gonna pound these cats' wig off. So I'm just discussing how I'm gonna pound their wig off and everything. We gonna take it from there, man. That's what we do,
Not
man.
gonna happen.
That don't sound good.
Not
Pound
at
that wig
all.
off.
Hey, man, but
Not at
I mean,
all.
that's how it is, man. So,
Is it?
hey, and my man Chris Storian, he's not feeling good, a little bit under the weather right now. He may be jumping on and joining us later, but get well, Chris Story. I hope you feel better, brother. And like I say, I'm your man, the people's champ, man. I'm your auntie side dude from back in the day, man. Me and Chris Story used to run trains on your auntie and your mama, but I got married and Chris Story still running trains. That's, I guess,
Gross.
your mama didn't sit too well with him. That's why he's not feeling good. So, hey, man, how everybody doing today, man? How y'all doing today? Dre, what you say? Gross. Hold on, Dre, what you talking about, man?
Running trains is gross.
You never participated. We got. Hey, have you ever participated in the train? You rode the caboose.
I've never been in a train. Not that kind of train. I've been on an Amtrak train.
What three-way dance? Never the threesome.
Never the threesome.
Oh man. Okay.
You don't know what you're missing.
No. See, the thing is, I have specifics about if I'm gonna be in a threesome, and there are not too many guys that are gonna say okay to that.
What you want? Another man with you? 2 men?
Yeah.
She said what she said.
That's not a threesome. That's a train.
Sir, that is not.
It is.
That's called the wrong kind of teamwork.
I can tell you that.
I'm just saying, guys, you guys, y'all want 2 women. So it would stand to reason that as a woman who does not like other women like that,
right,
would want 2 men. If I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna get 2 men. So it's not something that's on my bucket list.
Okay. We can deal with that.
Hey, I can dig it. So what's the difference between the threesome and a train?
Nothing.
Yes, it is.
It's all about.
It has an engine and a caboose.
No, listen, it's all about.
I'm just saying though.
No, it's all about where.
That's why it's called the train. The chick in the
It's
middle.
all about where you are in the decision process. If you get a train ran on you, that means that you just letting dudes come through. But if I am the decider, I'm the chooser. I'm saying you win.
You always got the last.
You want to have control with 2 beasts in the room.
Do what now?
Hey, everybody ain't about that life. I had to have a conversation with a good friend of mine a couple of years ago, and she allowed her guy, to go ahead and have his threesome. But the agreement was that she would get to have her threesome. And, she kind of was coming at me like, hey, you want to get down? I'm like, hey, you a friend, so I'm going to go ahead and give you some friendly advice. How you going to look at your man the same after he over there pounding out some other chick? And she paused, and I say, don't do it, because everybody ain't about that life.
That's
true.
Save the relationship.
That is very, very true.
It just ain't never really been anything that I was just hyped about anyway. So, no.
Who said he was trying to save the relationship though? He might have been trying to get ghosts.
No.
Say that.
She tried. He asked about it, and that she tried to accommodate. But I'm just saying, if you're not about that, you gotta think about the after. It ain't the act; it's the after. Yeah. And the next time you slide up in the bed with your boo, you looking at him sideways.
So some things you can never put a cap back on. You can't.
Some things you can't unsee. So every time you close your eyes, you see your man power driving some other woman.
Right.
Yep.
But for me, it's one of them things that's always something your woman should bring to the table. That's nothing you should never even ask for. Got a mosquito. That was a mosquito. I told you it was an agent in the room.
Yeah, that was a mosquito, huh?
Man, you heard me.
Lord have mercy.
What you thinking, Shay? You want to say something?
I do. You know me so well.
All of
this is the basis of a decent proposal, right? So, they made an agreement with old boy. It wasn't a threesome, but still they made that agreement. She did what, she understood the assignment, did what she needed to do, got the cash, but her dude was looking at her sideways and had all those questions, which was the demise of the relationship. So, like Mr. Anonymous said, you know, before you enter into that type of agreement, you have to really understand the after effect. You have to understand, you know, that you could be opening Pandora's box. And just because you do have that agreement in place doesn't necessarily say that your partner is going to follow along with said agreement. Like if you say, well, hey, you can't see this person without me present. Well, you could say that, but yet they may sneak off and do what they do just because you agree to it during a threesome. So it just a threesome opens up Pandora's box to me. So I'm not trying to mess with that box.
Okay. Miss Toy, what's up? What you thinking, girl?
I don't know. I have my reservations about it. At first, I thought that was maybe something I would try. I wouldn't want to do it if it was planned. I think it would have been like a spur of the moment thing, but emotionally wise, I feel like it shouldn't be something that's a requirement. If that's something that happens, it happens. But I openly do not want to share somebody that I'm fully in a relationship with, that I love. Like I just don't want to go there because there's always going to be that doubt in the back of my mind as to what you doing, if you guys are conversating, like what, like people always can say, well, you can make rules, you can do this. No, rules always go out the window. And I just feel like intimacy is just for you and your partner. Hey, if that's what you want to do it. It's just not going to work with me. Like
it's all fun. It's all fun and games if somebody get hurt.
Right.
It's just not gonna work with me, and I don't want to share. I will hope that I'm enough for you, and I hope that that's not something you feel like you need. But you know, just don't pursue me if you feel like that's something a part of your life that you feel like you have to have, because then it's just not gonna work. And some people will tell you up front if they like that type of stuff, this is what they're into, and let me be open to say, okay, that's something that I'm willing to try, but. Like, I just emotionally don't think I'm ready for that type of interaction. I don't know. I can't do it. And I might hit you and her in the middle.
Damn. both of them, huh?
Both of them.
So I take it that across the panel, polygamy is a no then, huh? It's a no-go.
Polygamy and polyamory.
It's a no. I've been asked. It's a no.
All of it. If it's more than one person in my relationship, I'm not gonna be with it.
What's the relationship if it's based with other people? Too many people and confusion.
Cause this is the video that was sent to us, right? It was so cringy. Like, first of all,
with the guy and the girl.
Yes, that was cringy. Cause and I get it, they were meeting up and they were trying to size each other up, but I just find it
was cringy.
Yeah, how do you even like approach somebody? I mean, I know that there's websites, I know that there's, you know, groups and chats, and I know that generally speaking, if you are meeting up, you are basically saying that, okay, I'm down to do this, but still there's a level of trust that you are trying to give this person. You know, they're coming into your relationship and you trying to establish all these rules and all this. It's just very cringy. I just don't understand how people can do it. But, you know, again, you have to be down with that lifestyle. But to go, you know, to continue, I couldn't do it. That's the level of strength I don't have.
Yeah, that's just something that you gotta. That's a tough one right there, man. That's a tough one, man. Hey, man. Hey, we're gonna swing it on. Hey, did y'all hear about the earthquake that happened in Haiti, man?
Yeah.
More than 1,200 people were killed, man, and thousands were injured after that earthquake, man.
Wow.
They have about one a year now, okay?
Man,
having it?
They have big ones, man.
Yeah. I don't think they had one last year, I don't remember, but I know they had one the year before that was pretty big.
Right.
Yeah, no, usually Mexico has a lot of them, but they're smaller. Every now and then they have a big one. But I never heard about earthquakes in Haiti. Yeah,
Yeah.
hurricanes,
Yeah, I know a
not
few.
earthquakes.
Yeah. What'd you say, Dre Day?
I was gonna say I thought a few years ago they had a really bad earthquake.
Yeah.
That's back when Wyclef Jean was like raising money
When
for
that
Haiti back
and,
then.
and they did the Haiti Relief Fund with Wycliffe when he did the concert and
He
stuff.
did the
Talking about Dre?
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hey, let me pause everybody for a second. Hey, we got Philly D in the place to be. What's up, Philly?
What's going on, party people? Philly.
Hey.
Come on with your nursery rhyme, though.
Hey, that's why I paused. Philly D finna grace us with a good old hot nursery rhyme.
3 blind mice looking at it. Come on with it.
Yo, it's Philly D and it's the place to be. I'm with my crew, I'm with my family, and we just talking to you. It's just a conversation. Don't take nothing personal. Breathe, damn it. You feel me? If you with us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. We appreciate you. Let's get it.
Okay. Hey, we
Was
waiting
that a
on.
nursery rhyme? I don't remember that back in my
Right,
day.
you hear me? I'm like, okay, nursery rhyme, 3 blind
That
mice.
was a good introduction, but that didn't sound like no nursery rhyme.
I ain't your mama favorite. That's my brother. You hear me?
Oh man. Hey, Philly, what nursery rhyme you got for us, man?
Big Show trying to avoid it.
I try not to remember the ones my youngest is listening to right now, man. So I don't want none of that shit stuck in my head. For real.
Hey, did we get an engineer pass and we say the hell with it since we dysfunctional?
Man, nobody gets a pass. We dysfunctional. That's the only way we can function is if we stick to the rules. Well, we just talking about sticking to the rules.
Well, I got my nursery rhyme then. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's the Disney House Clubhouse. Well, however that stuff go.
I'm inside and it's by the
Yeah.
Okay, we all get the chime in one, and I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna go make it like a high, make a honey ho.
No, he did. No, he did.
And we all know where that came from.
Pee Wee's Big and Pee Wee's Playhouse, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, man, that is funny, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, but yeah, hey man, just continue to pray for the people over in Haiti, man.
Wow.
1,200 people were killed, man, and thousands were injured with that earthquake that happened last week, man. So keep Haiti in your prayers, guys. If you're listening right now, man, send a prayer up for Haiti, man, and the people over in Haiti, man, with the disaster that hit over there, man.
How big is the country Haiti? What's their population?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I have to Google that.
Philly D, Google that for us and drop it in the chat for us, brother. Philly D.
Where in Haiti was it? Because that's just the other side of the same island as the Dominican Republic. So were they affected?
It said the Haiti. I'm looking right
Haiti
now.
is on the island. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it says the Haitian. It hit a 7.2 magnitude on the Richter scale, man, leaving 1,297 people dead and more than 5,700 injured. Wow. This is in the
part of that. Jamaica felt some of that too.
11.26 million people in Haiti. That's their population. It happened in Nips, and thus in the northwest region of Haiti, wherever the northwest region is, Dre. NIPP, is it Nippies? And the northwest region of Haiti, man. That's where the earthquake is.
Okay, so that should have been close to, if it was northwest, it should have been close to
and the northwest would have been closer to Cuba.
It should.
Yeah. Man, I'm just thinking, man, it's just
I'm blessed in
really,
either way. Blessed in either way.
yeah. Oh my God, man, it's just crazy. I'm looking at the map, and just imagine you're a child, man. You wake up after this crazy, catastrophic event, life-changing event, and you wake up, your mom and dad's not there, man. So it's just so sad, man.
Yes.
13,694 homes were destroyed. Another 13,785 were damaged. Oh my God, man. It's just 10 kilometers deep. Epicenter about 12 kilometers, 7.5 miles. The earthquake stretch. That was really bad.
Wow.
So man, just pray, keep Haiti in your prayers, man. That's what I can say, man. Keep them in your prayers, man. Another thing that happened, man, San Antonio sports bar shooting, man, leaves 3 dead and 2 wounded, man. Shooting up in the sports bars and stuff, man. You can't even go nowhere to just sit down and chill out, man.
You know, I found out something sad this week. Speaking of shooting, I don't know if we talked about it last week, but last week there was a shooting in my neighborhood close to one of the bars. Well, I found out through my job that the victim who died apparently worked at my job.
Oh, one of your coworkers.
Yes. And so basically, he had just gotten a big promotion. So he might have been out at the club celebrating his promotion when him and I guess the girl was just standing there talking. So the boyfriend of the girl didn't like it, got jealous. And as they were leaving, my coworker, whatever, was standing outside talking to the barbecue man, and the boyfriend rolled up and shot him. So he killed not only my coworker, but the barbecue man ended up dying a couple hours later. Total innocent to the situation. Yes.
And he didn't even know what him and the girlfriend was talking about, man. That's crazy.
He was just a total random innocent victim, but dude felt the need to roll up and open fire and shot both of them.
I just wonder what go through these people's heads when stuff like that.
Run that by me again, because you lost me. He just drove up and shot who?
He shot the barbecue man and my coworker. So he killed 2 people.
How old was the guy? Was the shooter?
How old was the shooter?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but he was grown enough to know what he was doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've talked about this before on other my other podcasts about now these younger men, this younger generation, they have no emotional control, and how they're quick to just emotionally react to things and don't take long-term things and the ramifications long-term into the decision-making process. They just we're in a microwave society. We're in everything now, everything instant, and decision making also gets lumped into that mindset to where I need to act on something that or how I'm feeling at the moment immediately without processing it.
Right.
And a lot of older men I feel like failed the younger men because they didn't teach them how to process, how to compartmentalize things that happen through life.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you see this occurring more often than not.
Yes.
Right. And it's sad because, dude, if you were that jealous, you could have handled that in so many other ways. Which it really wasn't even a situation that had a reason, because dude was married, he had 5 kids now. And the sad part is his wife had just died last year of cancer. So he was raising the 5 kids by himself. Now these kids, hopefully they're old enough to take care of each other. But as of right now, these are parentless children.
Man.
So was she cheating on this man or something?
No. They was just standing and talking.
Do you see how crazy it is?
Yeah.
They didn't know each other at all.
Mr. Words of Wisdom
That's
can't even put
why.
it
That's
together.
why it lost me. He just drove up and shot 2 people.
Right. So okay, I'm gonna slow it. I'm gonna roll back.
Hey, let me ask you this: Did he shoot his gal?
No.
The girl didn't get shot. Just the dude and the barbecue man.
Just the 2 dudes.
Oh my God, man.
So here's again. So what happened was my co-worker was at the club celebrating his promotion. The girl, somehow him and the girl just got to talking. Right? So the boyfriend gets upset seeing his girl talking to another dude. I guess maybe I failed to mention this. They had words in the club, right? So as my co-worker was leaving, he stopped to get something to eat with the barbecue man.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was standing there talking to the barbecue man, the boyfriend pulled up with his gun and proceeded to shoot my co-worker and the barbecue guy.
Just opened up fire on him.
Just opened up fire and shot 2 people. All because he was upset that my co-worker was talking to his girl.
Now somebody finna take your girl all the way to Pound Town and you can't.
No. Because he has 5 children.
Pound Town. Oh, hey, I gotta ask you this question. And I gotta ask you this question. What color were these people that was involved in this incident?
They was our village. They was us.
African American.
It was a us club, yes.
Oh my God, man.
It was us. And that's sad because I feel like, number one, if you got problems with your girl, approach your girl. If you have a problem with how she handling herself in public, approach a girl because y'all in a relationship and only you 2 know what you have to lose. That was an innocent man with 5 children who are now fatherless. Number 2, if you really had a problem with that man, live to fight another day. Use your fist. Why is it the first answer is to pick up a gun? That is not the answer.
Did you say they got it? Did you say that who got into it in the club? The boyfriend and the girlfriend?
I think the boyfriend and the dude, my co-worker, passed words in the club. Because you see your girl talking to somebody, if you that hot-headed, you gonna step to him in the club. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from somebody else, I got a third party. I believe she said that they passed words in the club.
Okay.
So
it's just words, leave it right there. Leave it as words.
That kind of explains a little bit now, because I just can't see nobody just coming up just because you just like if somebody was talking to my wife. If I can't just see nobody, I just roll up and just start opening fire just because she's holding a conversation with somebody, man. But you kind of shared a little bit. I mean, but I'm just saying you just shed some light on it. They exchanged a couple words, and we don't know what words they may have exchanged in the club and everything. But like you were saying, he didn't need to take it that far and everything.
No,
man.
Because you done already said what you needed to say inside. And again, that's your girl. You're going home with her. So if you had a problem with her speaking to somebody else, that's something that you address at the house. And I'm pretty sure that she know how you are. And it wasn't no real big thing. She could have just been standing there talking to dude because she was waiting on a drink. I mean,
but see, I can play devil's advocate too, though.
Well, come on, devil.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. We don't, and shout out, prayers to your coworker who lost his life and his family and everything. But the thing is, we don't know what was said to your coworker in the club, or what your coworker said to the guy who opened up fire. Your coworker could have said,
"Are you justifying the shooting?"
I'm not justifying the shoot. That's why I say I'm playing devil's advocate, because we don't know. We don't. It's no justification. It's just devil's advocate. We don't know what was said. The guy could have turned around and said, hey man, when we leave up out of here, I'm finna get you, man, or I'm finna kill you, or You better get away from me, man. It's gonna be like that when we get out of here.
So you talking about a man? Never mind. Go for it.
I'm just saying we don't know what the coworker said to the guy. Anything could have been exchanged if they exchange words in the club. And if you exchange words with somebody from the streets, this street guy gonna be like, oh, okay, it's like that. Street people get the up on you and stuff, man. You could be out there finna get you some food. The street dude say, oh, this is the same cat that was in there popping off. He roll up on him, just start dumping. I mean, that's the street mentality, though. That's what the people from the street think. Oh, I'm gonna get you before you get me. And that's just the harsh reality of it, man. But that's the way some people in the streets think, man. I'm gonna get you before you get me. So
I have a question.
All right, could have been.
You asked the color of said shooter or perpetrator. So the shooting in San Antonio, were they also the same hue as us?
The shooting in San Antonio,
in the sports bar,
they were a different hue.
And that's my point. It's not a color thing. This happens with all races. Right. Is it the black race for some reason, which we all know what that is always spotlighted and shown in this type of light.
Yeah.
And if not, worse things are happening in other races in other parts of the country, but it's not reported on or advertised.
Yeah. I think what B's saying is we go the dumb way. We do it that way.
Say we.
When I say we, it is a culture. That's part of your people.
I agree with that. There's no code.
Understand what I'm saying? The other side, they spray the whole room. They take everybody.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not condoning either way, but you know.
Yeah, but the overall problem is there's no code in the streets.
Exactly. And you got too many people trying to put a code where there's no code in.
Right. You can't put a code where there ain't no code to be found in the streets, man, because
ain't no love. The only thing the streets got for you is death, jail time, and STDs. Period.
Hey, that's
STD.
Man.
That's a terrible one.
That's all they got for you.
Not the STDs.
Yes. Go and buy a girl something and find out.
Well, it was just sad because that man had been in our district for like 25 years. And he got a big promotion. And now, like I said, his kids are fatherless, all because you was in the club, you know. It just makes it, and in these days, it makes it kind of hard to find somewhere to just hang out and chill, because pretty soon, you know, they're going to be shutting places down because, you know, they having violence or, you know, it's bad over here. And, you know, places rarely staying open past 10. So, you know, don't mess it up for everybody else because you can't handle yourself in public. You know, we grown people. The words was where it should have been left. You said something, he said something, you know, you trying to check behind your girl, whatever. He's not your problem. Your girl is.
Right.
And if you got to do all this behind a relationship, what type of partners are you picking? What type of person are you in general, period, that you got to be jealous?
Man, I done seen some guys, not cutting you off, but like Big Smooth saying, I done seen some guys flip their wig when they're approached by a man about their woman. I've physically seen that.
Okay, but
there's no point at that point. Once you flip your wig, it's automatically understood which way it's going.
I don't understand what you're saying though. Why are we fighting? What do we like?
I mean, I'm right. That this is something that like you probably wouldn't, but I've seen like a guy and not being aggressive or anything, and said guy that he approached became aggressive and started talking out the side of their neck. Whereas the guy that was about their life turned around and quietly crept off and went and got his thing and then came back and handled the business. I've seen it.
Okay.
So your mouth can get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, your mouth can. I'm not taking that away from anything, but the first thing should not your first instinct should not be to shoot somebody up because you feel like your manhood has been
All depends on what
challenged.
we fed.
And I get that. I get that. Not everybody is grown. I
You
totally
know what I
understand.
mean? Not everybody is gone. Some people put on a hell of a face and play like they something that they not.
Right.
And then when they
Feel
really
like
get gangster, it become, oh man, I wasn't even trying to do all of that.
right. But
You know?
to me, I mean, it was just stupid.
Yeah.
And now the cops is looking for him. So now you got your freedom is in
hanging
jeopardy.
in the balance over something.
Yes, because you done killed two people. And I don't even know what type of family the barbecue man had, but he out there just getting his barbecue hustle on and he ends up dead.
That is sad, man. Hey, man, since we already there, man, might as well go. Hey, just show Chicago, man. Chicago, I just saw this, just updated me. I get CNN updates and everything, man. As of right now, Chicago for the weekend. I was just in this little story that me and my wife read earlier, man. Unsuspected, unknown suspect shot two young girls, one of them fatally. They sat in a parked vehicle. The suspect fired at a 7-year-old, and the suspect fired at the 7 and 6-year-old approximately at 2:50 while they were in a car on the 6200 block of West Grand Avenue in Chicago. The 6-year-old, this is sad, man. Hey, who will open up just shooting a 6 and a 7-year-old sitting in the vehicle?
Somebody that was in that car doing dirty, or somebody thought it was a car that, they thought.
Open up and shot a vehicle with a 6 and a 7-year-old just sitting in the vehicle, man.
It could have been a case of mistaken identity that, a lot of cars look alike and somebody thought it was somebody they were supposed to be shooting, but doggone.
Hey, Steph Philly, I know you want to chime in, Steph Philly, but it just says as of now, 42 people have been shot in Chicago. 8 of them been fatal as of 6:42 p.m. today. So
what?
In one day?
As of 6:42 over this past weekend. Wow. 42 people been shot. This is just Saturday and Sunday. Friday, Saturday,
That
Sunday.
That is so sad.
42 people been shot. 8 have been fatal, including the latest one, this 7-year-old, this 7-year-old young lady that was shot in the chest and in the torso, who passed away at the hospital.
Wow.
Oh,
parents, if you do, I don't want to come off being wicked, but if you out here living a life, keep your kids out the way.
Man, right?
But I'm saying that didn't even have to be like Shay said. I don't have the last black Charger that rolled off or the only black Charger that rolled off the Dodge assembly line.
Right.
Yes.
But my car could be mistaken for any number of drug dealer cars, as my sister likes to tell me all the time.
That's right. True. Remember
it's not
St. Louis last year they were shooting up people in black Chargers because they was looking for somebody, and every time they were shooting up people in black Chargers. I think like they shot up like 8 black Chargers here in the city because they was looking for somebody, and they didn't care who, they was just shooting at them.
Because you just going to get one person, and this is all you know. You don't have enough sense to learn a license plate or learn the difference between the kind of rims that they have. You don't have, and you probably don't know the difference in the body styles. You just shooting at a black Charger.
Why not go find them and follow them and figure out where they at and leave the innocents alone?
Right. So my whole thing is, it don't even have to be that your children got shot because you were in the streets. No, somebody who got a car that looked like yours is in the streets and your kids got shot.
I mean, not disputing that, but that's a small portion to what's really the bigger picture. Yeah. A lot of times, in most instances, a family member is out here in these streets doing some wicked things, and then when payback comes, they like to put the kids in the way. All I'm saying is keep the kids out the way.
The kids and the women.
Some women deserve what they get.
Sometimes women do play those games.
You understand what I'm saying? So keep the kids out the way.
Result when women get in those situations. But I know personally 3 women who have been killed, and it had a situation had nothing to do with them.
Right.
Right.
I
So
mean,
I'm just saying
it's
sometimes
like it's no more code to these streets.
None.
There's no more code. The women and the children was off limits. But also, women didn't try to play in the streets either.
Yeah. Stat Philly, what you got to say, man? I mean, Philly D. Call this dude Stat Philly. Damn it, man. I got my days mixed up. Philly D, what you got to say, brother? Philly, you
got a sandwich.
I don't think he there just yet.
I think he
Philly.
was a sandwich.
I sure the hell hope he did, man. I know it's his birthday was yesterday, man.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Philly D. You there, Philly?
You hear me?
Hey, he better not be shitting while we live, man.
No, that would be.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now, Philly.
Okay, my bad. Hey, but we got to remember, man, like nowadays it's different. You know, like back in the 90s, you know, I ain't trying to show our age or nothing, but back in the 90s, you used to have to worry about if you was at a party or something like that, maybe somebody a little high, maybe a little drunk on weed, or maybe a little beer, spirits. Nowadays, it's totally different. They in the medicine cabinet, they on pills, they on Molly,
man,
lean.
They on lean. You know what I mean?
12.
So this is what, and it's all it is a mind altering substance. You know what I'm saying? So when you are out, you know, and about trying to celebrate your promotion, trying to celebrate closing on your home, trying to celebrate, you know, your 15-year-old's birthday party and stuff like that. These are the type of individuals that you have to deal with. It's messed up, but that's the reality that matters. You know what I mean? Like you could be up in a birthday party or up in the club, and there's somebody that's been all up in the medicine cabinet, they on uppers and downers, and that's who you're trying to have a conversation with. So you can't really have a logical conversation. Like we talking about the words, stuff saying with words. Sometimes it's kind of hard when somebody is on that mind altering substance.
Exactly. You can't say nothing right in that situation.
Yeah. So that's a lot of people doing more stuff at home or at halls and different stuff like that, because it's a trip to hang with the public because you don't know what you're getting into. And that's you know, we done heard stories, you know, anybody familiar with the Loop, we done heard the stories of pistols out and Incredible Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that. Like it's crazy, but that's what world we live in. We got some people that ain't right upstairs. And you know, we got to watch how we handle conflicts and stuff. You know what I mean? Because that person with that mind-altering substance, they may not want to fight. They want to pull that pistol out. You see what I'm saying? Man. So we just got to keep that in mind and try to avoid those situations the best we can. It's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. It's just that simple.
Man.
Like you're better off just turning walking away.
Just walking away, man.
Man, because the smallest thing is like it. What I'm seeing a lot of, I forget what they actually call it, but it's like one straw that breaks a person back.
Yeah. The straw that broke the camel's back. Yep.
I mean, you don't know what a person physically been dealing with, what it then just came up and became, and that one person do something and they throw it all away for that one person.
Yep. That's true.
And it's like, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, though, man. Hey, we're gonna segue. I gotta ask y'all a question, man. My brother sent me something, man. It was a father walked in and caught his daughter in the house having sex with a young man, and he put the young man out the house butt naked, and the young man's family was upset about that, and they want to press charges and call it what did they say? Did they say they wanted to call it sexual? It was like an assault on him, a sexual assault, because he forced him out the house naked or something. So I guess the $1 million question is: if your son or your son came home and told you, "Hey, I was over here with my girlfriend. We were having sex, and her dad came in, pulled a gun on me, and told me to get out the house naked. What do you do as a parent in that situation?
Laugh at his old silly tail. Because I
Beat
done
my
told
son
you not to
ass.
be over in nobody's house. I told you not to be over in somebody's
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
Because it wasn't too long ago that I think it was here in Dallas where similar situation, and man walked in and killed the boy. So this is what I'm telling my son. Don't go over other people's houses and be having sex in somebody else's house because you don't know what their parents' reaction is going to be, specifically their fathers. So
Right.
be glad that all you got was put out naked.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson.
So, Toya, what you think as a father, or as a mother, father, any parent, father or mother, your son came up.
I definitely agree with Dre, because if I'm installing values and morals and everything in your head, I can only do so much. I would just hope you listen to what I'm telling you to do. And I mean, luckily he ain't put his hands on him. It could have been totally worse. I mean, a hard head makes a soft behind. I would have laughed at you too, walking in my house naked. Granted, the little girl invited you over. You didn't just sneak over there. So obviously, whatever he did to her, I'm sure he just didn't leave you to be naked. I'm sure she got some type of punishment too. Man. You just don't know what happened in their household. You don't know what he did to her. But yeah. I mean, I would have laughed at him because you shouldn't have been in nobody's house sleeping around.
That
right.
Shay Boogie, what you finna say?
So there have been many instances of boys, particularly, being charged with rape. Like I've talked to a couple people. One man in particular told me the story about his son was in a relationship with a young lady, and he went to her house when her mother wasn't there, and they had consensual sex. So the mother found out about it, and she decided to force her daughter to cry rape. And long story short, they ended up arresting that young man and charging him with rape. Now, I don't know the consequences past there, because I know the guy was working towards getting his son out of jail. But it's instances like this, and this isn't the only one. There was one like a few years ago where it was on Oprah, maybe, where the football player who had a promising career was messing around with a clear girl, and the family got upset and had him put in jail, and he lost out on his future. So yes, these are instances where you tell your son, look, you can't be going over people's house. And this was one of my fears growing up with having to raise a boy. And I was constantly on my thing. And I'm just so thankful that, I'm on their schedule. So when they're done, I'm done. And we all go home together. I pick them up, I drop them off. I was home with them. They didn't hardly live by their friends. So if they was going to their friend's house, I picked them up, I dropped them off. So I tried to control it that way, because I didn't ever want a situation like this to happen to my kids. It's just too crazy. I mean, one boy was at the girl's house, and like Dre said, the father shot him because he didn't know who he was. He was in the house in the bathroom taking a shower, and the girl in her room, and he comes home early and he don't know who in there, and he shoots the kid. So no.
Hey, what about you? Words of wisdom. What you think about that, man?
Man, look, I would have beat my son ass and then took him back over there and talk to their parents and let them watch me whoop his ass for being in their house.
Man.
So they would know that I discipline mine. Understand what I'm saying? Being on that type of time, boys will be boys just like girls will be girls. However, we're living in a day and age where that's similar to getting caught with a man's wife in the house.
Yeah, with his
We're
daughter.
living in that time now. Cause hey, I personally have a homeboy who called a guy in that situation. That fool, the boy jumped out a third floor window naked to get away.
Wow.
Dang.
You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
When it got the police brought him back. It was laughing like, can we have this clothes? My man was like, nah, he shouldn't have been in my house. They're my clothes. Everything under this roof is mine.
Did y'all see that video on Facebook? And I don't know if dude did anything. I'm sorry, I cut everybody off, but the video of the man going off talking about that he walked in on his woman having sex with another man and hit her with a hammer and hit him too, and he was gonna chop both of them up and throw them over the bridge.
Throw him in the river right by Bengal Stadium and then go turn himself in.
Yes.
He said, I'm gonna go. I bust her head in the head with a hammer.
That's the straw that'll break a person back.
Yes. I mean, and he's not a father, nothing like that. And this probably a totally different situation, but still, he walked in on his woman that he had been sacrificing for and working doubles for.
And catching the bus. He caught the bus to the jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
He got off one job early and called himself coming in. He called her. He say, I came in the house, man. My lady, candles and everything. And this dude butt naked eating my woman out on the counter. Oh, he was pissed, man. He said, I bust both hands in the head with a hammer.
But not only pissed, but just straight up hurt. Like, I'm working all these hours and you up in my house.
Right.
Messing around with somebody else. My house. The house that I'm giving you money for and putting a roof over your head and sacrificing, riding the bus.
Working 3 jobs.
Up in here messing around.
3 jobs.
Yes.
Hey, not words with Dino. I mean, Anonymous Nobody. What's up, man? What you think, Anonymous, man?
Now, that's a crime of passion if I ever heard one. But to piggyback what Mr. Words of Wisdom said about discipline and how things have changed, you can't discipline your children in public anymore. Them days are over. Mm-hmm. Because somebody will call the police on you and you will get charged for disciplining your child.
That's true.
That's a charge I'm willing to take, though.
Yeah, it's a long-term thing, and I think somebody said it best. I'm getting them now, so you don't have to get them later.
That part. Some of these charges you got to be willing to take.
Yeah, but what I will say, as a parent to your child, the best thing you can do, and I've said this to some other cohorts of mine, best thing you can do as a parent to your child is you're not going to be in every situation and hold their hand and guide them through it. Best thing you can do is be honest. Give them the information, let them make the decision, but just hope that they hear your voice instead of the person talking to them when they're in those situations. Amen. That's all you can do.
That's it.
But in that situation that we talking about, them parents, they ain't giving the right advice because they trying to prosecute the other parent.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know he got some getting bad advice because like the advice that I got, and I didn't mean to cut you off, homie.
It's all good.
The advice I got is before you do that, get your money right and go to the hotel. Go get a room. If your bag ain't right, you don't deserve this female anyway.
Right.
Man, that's so fact. Hey, Philly D, what you think, man? Your son come home butt naked, man, and say, Dad, he said, where your clothes at? He said, man, I was over with my girlfriend and her dad came in and put me out the house naked.
Man, we played chess, not checkers, so it's a teachable moment. You definitely, hey, whatever it takes, man, conversation, got to go upside that head, whatever, but just trying to keep him out of messed up situations in the future because somebody could, like Shay was saying, somebody could holler rape. And now you're in a whole, you're in a whole bed of crap now. You know what I mean? So
whole different trick bag, man.
Yeah, you definitely have to do something. I mean, I don't have any daughters, but again, you have to watch certain type situations because you never know. A mother could come to her daughter, and like in that situation Shay was talking about, she could have told her daughter, hey, you better say XYZ or you're getting put out.
Yep.
Yeah.
100% going to say that because she's 16, 17, 18, whatever, can't take care of herself. You know what I mean? So now you got to deal with this bogus charge. And we know how it is. We guilty till proven innocent. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's an unfortunate situation to be in, but those moments, hey, you know, that's where you get your lessons in. You know what I mean? So if you don't use those situations to, like Coach Corey say, reach one, teach one.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they could be talking through them through some glass in the future. Never know.
Hey,
Right.
man. Hey, but I guess as a parent, man, you go feel some type of way if your son came in and say, Dad, I was over my girlfriend's house and her dad just put me out the house naked, man. My first question is, why you were naked? First of all, what you doing naked and stuff in this man's house? That's a question I'm gonna ask. What you doing naked in this man's house? But but then as a father, man, sometimes you feel like, hold up, man, why is you doing my son like that? You don't want to have a conversation with the parent. Could you have handled this differently and everything? So I guess you feel some type of way, but that would definitely be a lesson learned. My thing is this: if your son is walking through a neighborhood naked and the police pull him over, he'll be charged as, it depends on how old he is. He can be charged. He can get a charge, man, and go on the pedophile list.
Yep.
So I mean, it's a better way you can handle it. So now my son has a criminal record because of a mistake that you could have picked up the phone and called me, and boom, we could have handled it that way. I guess I'm a little torn between that though, man. But that's just me doing devil's advocate as always, man.
So to piggyback off what you and Mr. Word said, I would personally want to have a talk with the kids and figure out, you know, how much do y'all care about each other? How long has this been happening? You know, and then maybe set some boundaries and ground rules and figure out what's going on so that we can prevent a future situation like this. You know, again, like Philly said, you got to give the kids the tools, or, you know, and just, you know, try to work to where everybody is kind of happy. And then I would take that time to approach that situation. You know, instead of putting my son outside, you couldn't let him have his dignity and put his clothes on and call me. You know, you
got to think about it, not cutting you off. You got to think about it like this. Your son, not your son, but that boy didn't give that man his dignity when he came in that house.
It doesn't matter. It still
does matter when it comes to my house. I don't care. In my house,
I know everybody ain't got sense, but underneath it all, it is still a child, and you could have called me as his parent.
Then tell your parents come see me.
That's fine. As his parent, I'm coming.
Yeah. And then if we get into it as adults, then understand I got rules at this house. I'm not condoning what my daughter did, but damn it, you don't ever show up at my front door and tell me what I should have did with your son while he in my house naked, because I could have buried him.
Facts. And I'm not, and everybody don't have common sense. But what I'm saying is, like what Pete said, you know, my kid could have got charged and put or killed by the police just from, you know, having to walk through a neighborhood naked. So instead of being stepping up, be a parent, protect him a little bit. Yes, he was wrong for being in your house, but give him the dignity of calling me so that I can protect him from being put on behind a bullet or on a list.
But what I'm trying to say is some things you don't get.
I see your rules and I see you being angry, and that's fine. Be angry, but he's not the only one in the situation that caused this. Let's agree that. And number two, again, he has parents that love him too. So allow him to call them so that we can come to a peaceful solution instead of putting him outside naked. At least give him a blanket or his clothes so he can be
you get
dressed
nothing.
and call me from your porch.
I understand. I fully understand what you're saying.
I get
However, ain't no rules to where you trying to make rules at.
And I see that. I get
That's no different. That's no different than walking in a man's house and having sex with his wife and getting caught. You don't get no clothes, and you better hope you get out of there with your life.
But you cannot compare a man
the kid
with a teenager. All
hey, it's like that.
18, and I get that, but I'm gonna just pray.
That's coming from a mother. I understand that.
Right,
but understand that. And if I'm the receiving of my son, because I'm gonna tell my boy, you can put yourself in this
just a little bit of sense. You know, I know you angry as a father. Yes, you are angry because that is your daughter. I get that. But I'm gonna just pray that some part of your parenting skills kick up and you be like, you know what? This is still a kid. Let me call their parents.
When you indulging in adult activities, you are now an adult. So get treated like one.
No.
Welcome to the real world. This world is real. All that sugarcoating we doing with these kids right now is the reason why all it takes is a straw to break their back and then they shoot up everything.
We're not sugarcoating because best believe when I get mine home, I'm going to be that camel and the straw. But I'm saying that in that moment, that you as a parent, because you wouldn't want your daughter put outside naked and treated that way. So have the same respect for mine.
I mean,
that's a good point.
That's a good point. But in that situation, it's like I've told mine. Don't get caught. Don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of.
True. But
some things, once again, some caps, some bottles, you take the top off, you can't put it back on.
True.
So here it is. I'm a man. I walk in, I see my son having sex with this girl, this young lady, both of them naked. I said, young lady, you need to leave right now. And I put this young lady out my house butt naked. I put the young lady out my house butt naked. And she has to walk home or something. And by me being a man, by me being a father, I put this young lady out my house. Hey, so how would I be looked at as a man?
Because they're gonna say you put her at risk.
Double standards. Welcome to a world. It's a double standard.
Not really, because guess what? What if that girl get raped?
That's why I just said you put her
walking naked.
Right, but welcome to a world of double standards.
What if she gets?
So the girl will get her clothes, whereas the boy won't.
Exactly.
Welcome to a world of this world has double standards. Period.
That's what I was going to say. What Words with Wisdom is saying is so true. The girl will be allowed to get her clothes. The boy won't. And basically what it is it's a saying. Kanye and Jay had a song, No Church in the Wild. You know what I mean? When you in the jungle, it's jungle rules. That regular stuff, all the praying, it don't apply. So that's why I say it's a teachable moment, because in a moment like that, for the boy, not the girl, for the boy, not the girl, the boy could get his ass kicked or he could get killed. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the girl.
The girl left with the baby.
Yeah, right. The girl is gonna be okay in that situation. The boy, because it's just like it is, you know, like if any of us got sons, you know what I mean, we gotta let our son know how to move. Like, hey, if you up in another man's house, he's paying bills, whether you 14, 15, whatever age you think you is, like, you're gonna get away with this shit. You may not.
Right. You gotta expect this, and this.
But how many fathers you think just go come in upset that they son and they're having sex and just shoot the little girl? The little girl could be in the shower, taking her a shower, just like vice versa, the situation Dre was saying. And how many fathers go come in the house and see a young lady in the shower butt naked and then just open up and shooting at her and stuff?
You're not gonna do that. Welcome to a world of double standards.
You are
men and women. We got to play by different rules.
Definitely.
The rules of engagement are different. No matter how much we try to take away the gender, take away this, the rules for male and female, how we have to move are different.
And shout out, Words of Wisdom, you gave us our topic for this week coming up. The rules of engagement between men and females. That will be our topic. We will elaborate more on that.
I got one more thing.
Go ahead, Words.
as parents, especially when you got young children, I want y'all to understand this. When they're in involving themselves in sexual activity, teach them to use this camera and videotape the interaction, not to be on no freaky stuff, but to protect themselves. That the video proves consensual.
No, because
then if they take the video,
on
then
the
it's
phone,
pornography.
they can go to child pornography.
Child pornography. That's the crazy thing. Like you say, hey,
no, it's only child pornography if you share it.
No, okay. But it can be.
Understand what I'm saying? Didn't I say don't be on no pornography, nothing? I just said don't be on nothing derogatory.
Now,
to protect your interests, video your interactions.
What they could do is get the.
They get mad at that person. They get mad at that person, and they send it to 3 people, and then they share it, and then now it goes from, hey, she consented
but
to it.
That's a part of instilling the right values in your child. Do you know how many photos and videos I personally have received, and I've never shared them with nobody?
But see, that's you though. But let somebody.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
But let a little kid get hold of it, or even let somebody just get hold of the phone. Let's say they pass their phone to somebody, and they be like, "Ooh, I see this," and then they decide to share.
They got apps. They got apps that like a safe that you drop it in the safe. So no matter if you do get in my device, you can't get in that safe.
But not everybody uses that. These are
I'm telling you, the technology is here. Whether you want to use the technology or not, whether you want to use the technology or not, that's up to you personally or whoever don't want to use it. But if it's available for use, my advice is use it.
And you can't get in that safe unless you got that password, that 4-digit password.
Man.
And that's real, and that's good advice.
And when they exit your life, you exit everything. Delete, follow.
That's realistically a grown-up point of view. We're talking about from a teenager's perspective. And
values. I was getting them type pictures as a teenager. I was getting them type of snaps, Polaroids. I was getting them then and asked how many people got to see them. Nobody.
Okay, so can I finish? I'm just saying that as a teenager, kids, Polaroid snaps, whatever, realistically, if a video is on your phone, you don't think ahead enough to put it somewhere safe. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't think that you ever going to get a situation where somebody's going to get hold to your video. So let's say that you take your session with your boo, okay? And it's on your phone and you haven't put it in your safe or whatever. So let's say you give your phone to a homie, or a homie picks up your phone and they see your business. They can send that video just because, hey.
What's the first rule to the game, Shay?
What?
What's the first rule to the game?
It doesn't apply here. I'm just
saying. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. That's rule number 1.
When it happens, you get caught.
Until you instill things like that until we as a community instill things like that in our children, the rules of engagements and the rules we have to follow, period, point blank, then we can blow in the wind.
We can instill them values in our children, but the next person's child may not have the values. So I'm saying the next person's child may be the downfall to having that video in getting a hold of that video. That's all I'm saying.
The next child is who you're trying to protect your son from not getting called on a rape charge, right? So why are you concerned with what the next person's child doing? If your son is saying, guess what? If you want to be intimate with me, I am videotaping all of my interactions for my personal safety. And I will lock them away in storage.
Hey,
understand what I'm saying? You won't even get a copy of it.
And that's cool, fine.
And if you don't like the rules that I play by, then guess what? We won't be becoming intimate.
You don't have to videotape the session. You could just videotape the consent. Just videotape the, hey, I want to do this.
It don't work that way in court. Because you know what women are saying?
They were under duress.
I said, nah.
They were under
That's what we
duress.
up against as men.
Hey man, hey.
I said I told him to stop.
So
It was hurting. I told him to stop. We up against that as men.
Okay,
So the only way to protect ourselves is to film the whole interaction.
Hey, Coach,
you gotta be an adult about it and lock it away.
Coach Corey said that boy got a safe for his dirt. Hell no. Coach Corey is crazy.
Hey, you don't get me on no boo-boo the food charge. Hey, not me.
Hey,
and you won't even get a copy of it.
But I know what you're saying, Shay. We talking about 16, 15, 16, 17-year-olds with all type of emotions going on and everything from a mental capacity, man. Or they equipped to do something like that. They break, you know how many 15, 16-year-olds break up all the time? They get mad at the person they break up with. And they send stuff and share stuff. And it could go left, man.
But just check it out. If my man that was the football player, if he would have had a video camera, he wouldn't have lost his career. Period.
Well, I mean, it could go.
I ain't know what I mean when your life on the line.
So I got a videotape every time I kiss somebody, every time I do this.
As you're a female, no, you don't. If I ran to the police and said you raped me, do you know what they would look at me and say?
Get your ass out.
It happens. I mean,
if I ran to the police, show me. We're not speculating on that one. Show me.
Show you what?
Show me where men have ran to the police and been believed about being molested or raped. Not molested, but raped. An adult male by an adult female.
That's a problem because men do get raped by women. And
Right.
Police should believe a man when
but they don't. So we can't deal with what don't happen.
And
we can only deal with what actually happens.
If a woman cries rape and doesn't have proof of it, then it shouldn't be just assumed. You know, rape culture is kind of a slippery, slopery line because some people do use that as a weapon to get revenge on somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, they do.
That's a problem.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. It's been many men that then fell to the hand of rape.
It's one of the three things that you were guilty until proven innocent of. Rape, he hit me, or he does not take care of his kids. If they say any
sometimes that be accurate, the kid part.
If they say any of that shit, and some of it is accurate, but if they say any of that shit, oh man, you gonna have hell trying to prove you innocent.
Man, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
He hit me, rape, or he don't take care of his kids. Any of those three.
Anytime, what's her name said Mike Tyson hit her, he hit me hard as he could and didn't break her face, and they believed her.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying?
Hey, we done seen Mike Tyson hit somebody with a glove with 12-ounce gloves on and break their jaw. And you telling me Mike Tyson, naked hand, punch you as hard as he could, and your jaw ain't lacerated or broke?
Man, this man broke Michael Spink's ribs from a body shot. Boom.
With 12-ounce gloves on. So this man with his naked hand punch you and back then Robin Givens was number like 125 soaking wet.
Right.
Oh man, he hit her, he would have destroyed, he would have cracked her face and everything, man.
And this is the double standards. We just gotta get with that and go with it.
Man, that will be our topic for this week when we do our record, man. Double standards, man. How different the game is for men and women, man.
I'm okay with the double standards, though.
Hey, you don't want to miss that, guys. We will be posting. We will record that one later this week. It will be posted by Thursday or Friday, man. So don't want to miss that, man. You don't want to miss that. All right, man. Oh man, this has been a great show, man. Did we want to do the game, man? We only got
I set it up. It won't take but maybe 15, 20 minutes. But if y'all don't want to do it, I'm cool with it.
Y'all want to do the game? I'm down for it.
Play, Shay. Come on, Shay. Share. She's sharing the game. Come on, let's play.
Hey, and
come on, Shay. Share.
And Toya ain't never sat in on the game.
What game are we playing?
I take that back, Toya. You did sit in on the game a couple weeks ago.
A few.
Where Dre Day go? Is she all right?
Yeah, she had to do something with her mom.
Okay.
I thought she was in a sucking place. So I'm like, God damn, where Dre at, man?
He said a sucking place.
Sucking place. I thought she had a boyfriend over there or something, man.
He said a sucking place. Come on, man.
Sucking place.
Leave Dre alone. Y'all better quit.
All right, what's our game for the night? Shay Boogie, introduce our game. What we gonna do?
Okay,
man?
before we play our game, we have to have a couple things. So, you're supposed to have your cell phone handy and not be on your cell phone. So, Toya, are you on your cell phone right now?
Yeah, but I have another one here. So, do I need to have my cell phone?
Okay, good.
We know
Toya, how's your workout going?
Huh?
How your workout going?
It's been going good. I've been losing weight.
Okay, you better not stop going. See that man working you out.
I have because I don't have anybody to keep Brian, and I don't.
Do he come over at 11 o'clock and work you out?
No, stop that. It's my friend's sister's husband. Stop it. I don't have anyone to keep Brian while I go work out, because when I get off of work, I gotta go pick him up. And my twin sister keeps him while I work. I don't feel right asking her to keep him any longer, you know. So I just now been going like to the park and running the track and stuff.
Man, look, you trying to avoid getting your ass busted by that trainer.
Hey,
no, seriously, I can't. I don't have.
Take him to the park with you. Take him
to the workout with you.
Go
watch.
Go walk him with him at the park.
I walk him with creep car. Like, I can't take Brian somewhere. I'm like, okay, Brian, here, have a seat. Like, Brian is very active. He wants to get up. He's not aware of dangers. He's gonna elope away. Like, it ain't that simple. It's not that complex with him.
Okay,
gotcha.
I mean, you can't incorporate him into your workout.
No, I can't make him fit my world. I have to accommodate him. It don't.
In
it
his
don't work
world, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, it don't work like that. I wish it did, because gyms will pay, like, you know, you got memberships.
Am I able to share?
Yeah. Okay, we were just talking off. I'm sorry.
I want to make sure she stay on her workout though.
You need to give me sharing right, sir.
Okay, let me.
Okay, what we sharing?
Okay, so the name of the game is Jackbox Games, and we're gonna play a trivia.
You got it, Shay. I gave it to you.
All right.
Jack in the Box.
Where is it?
You got 2 tacos for 99 cents.
No, they ain't 99 cents no more. They're like 127 or something.
Oh man, you tell you I ain't been there in a while.
They went up.
You got it, Shay?
Yeah, I got it, but I can't. Let me see if I can find it now.
Hey, have a seat.
Okay. Share. Let me see if that'll do it. So can y'all see my screen? Do you see like?
Yeah,
it's like network unreachable.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if it's gonna let me. So y'all can't see like something that says
it's like retry connection.
No, it says retry connection.
It say Shay forgot to pay her bill and service has been interrupted.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Whatever. Okay, now can y'all see my screen?
I can.
We can.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to play something called Trivia Murder Party. Now, on your phone, you're going to have to go to Jack TV. It's going to show you on the screen. You're going to open up a web browser on your phone, like Chrome or Safari, whatever, and you're going to go to where it tells you on the screen, and I'll show you.
What? Okay.
It's coming up. So you're going to go right here to jackboxtv.tv.
Oh, just one day.
And then once you get there, you're going to put in the room code and your name. And if you do it right, you should see your name on the screen.
Jackbox.
Yes, go to jackbox.tv. Mm-hmm. And then when you get there, you can't see my thing. You should see something that says room code.
Yeah,
so
I got
this is your room code.
Mugo, M-U-G-O.
Yes, that is your room code. And then, like, see how I popped up on the screen? Once you're done, you should pop up on the screen.
Oh man.
Jackbox.tv. There you go. We got Mr. Woods. We got Big Philly.
Mr. Wow. Oh, I'm a monster.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waiting on the champ. There he is. Just waiting on Toya. Toya, you in?
Toy.
Look at the chap with the big head ass little dude. That motherfucker, hey man.
Okay, we might have to play this round without Toya. I think she dropped off.
She dropped. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go start. And the audience can participate too.
You watching, you can participate in this.
We'll tell them.
Story. Yeah, there I go.
Mr. Wild. Philly D. I'm coming for you, Martha. I'm coming for you, Martha.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a merciless deluge of pain and suffering, but it's also an affordable vacation for the whole family, if your family likes being murdered. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini games. If you do badly in the mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you still have time to join the audience and potentially get killed by me. It's fun. Presentations make me nervous, but I got through it. My public speaking teacher, Mr. Temmie, would be so proud. Now let's play. First question.
Now you're going to use your phone to give your answer.
I'm really sorry about this next question. Please forgive me. Who's the youngest of the Kardashian sisters? And the correct answer is, who got the question right?
Oh, damn.
The rest of you, will show you something.
Oh, shit. The killing flow. Hey, what I know the killing flow is humping, boy. That's my killing flow.
Pick a chalice to poison. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I keep thinking I should get a set of matching chalices, but each of these tells a unique good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Everybody drank different drink. Now me and Philly picked the same one.
Everybody's okay, party.
No. I picked that strictly on the color. Give me the green drink.
Y'all got lucky.
So if we die, we out.
All right.
No, you got a second chance.
Artist Cassius Marcellus Coolidge's painting, A Friend in Need, features
A friend in need.
I picked the wrong Man, they're gonna end up killing me.
Pour it up. Don't drink that poison.
Yeah.
If your work doesn't make you feel in a human condition, you're in trouble.
You have that money in your bank account, boy. Get my money back, boy.
Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished.
That's it. Oh yeah, I want to see y'all.
Everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. It takes just a little effort on your part, but it can really ruin another person's day. And isn't that what it's all about? Pick the drawing that makes you kind of hangry.
Who's supposed to pick that?
With your gut.
Me and Philly.
The ones that didn't get.
The votes are in. Nobody likes you.
Y'all just wanted to kill me. All right, that's okay. I'm going to get my car. I'm going to my car and get my other gun, and I'm shooting everybody's ass.
Don't still get to play, even when the whole thing.
Y'all better haul ass.
You're supposed to fight it out, sir. Fight it out.
The standings are standing.
Oh man.
How about this? Which department does Dilbert work in?
Dilbert. The cartoon character Dilbert.
Man, I don't watch
Yes.
Oh, he was in engineering?
I thought he was in accounting, man.
I did too.
Man.
Damn, I thought he was in accounting, man.
I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the best airline? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Go ahead, pick your least favorite. The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time.
Oh, Billy D. He got your ass, Philly.
Get up.
Delta?
They got Philly. They got Philly.
Delta charge for bags.
They do, man.
They won't beat your ass, though.
Al Jazeera is broadcast from what country?
Damn. I wish you could change your answer after you pick.
I know. Oh,
I like this though, Shay.
thank you.
And the correct answer is this one.
Man, I knew it was that bullshit.
He's still alive.
I thought it was Istanbul, Turkey, man.
I
Playing a
love it.
finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of snapping. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy.
Damn, why the champ got to cut his fingers off? What the
Man,
fuck?
you gonna do the leg, ain't you?
That's messed up, man.
Thanks for the finger food.
Dirty bastard, man. They had me cut my pinky off, man.
Well, at least you didn't get shot in the pinky toe.
I wonder if I should
I
be
got
tweeting
33
this
points for
game.
cutting my finger off.
I should be getting people to tweet about this game, right? I should
Yeah,
really
that'll make-
get branded hashtags. Let's try another one.
We got to play this game next Friday. I mean, next
The man
week, too.
who eats so much that he explodes in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
Dang it.
What's the name of the man who eats so much that he explodes in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life?
Y'all wanna know what I can, bro?
Eyes right now. Who picked this?
Oh, yes.
Prepare for your punishment.
I guessed. Oh,
Why I got to get another punishment, man?
Probably going
dang.
to
I ain't got no points.
You know why? Because they did.
Do you not get it? It's a wheel. Spin it. Round and round he goes. Where he stops, Nobody knows.
Life.
Every time.
And the loser wheel does what the loser wheel was meant to do.
Dirty bastards.
You did.
Down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this.
God.
You're alive. It won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Silent territories. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Quit using your telephone for everything. That's the number one rule. You ain't lying, coach.
Space for every correct answer. You're getting so close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
My man say if they can get the pudding pop man Bill Cosby, nobody's safe.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Y'all get to answer too.
You hear missionary talking on the phone?
Bone Thugs and Harmony members.
Jordan the 5 lanes. Bro, why am I a broke boy now, bro?
Decisions.
Oh man.
How many we got to type? 1 or 2?
Whichever one is right. If it's both of them.
The original Woodstock.
Did you just land him?
I don't know shit about Pokemon, man.
Anytime today, kiddo.
You can fall off.
Dang. I was gonna put both of them. Oh, champ.
Big spoon ain't gonna get you.
Oh.
Fruit-based cocktails. Decisions.
Well, if you get that raw, you out of here. Get me too.
Hey man, what happened, man?
You got sucked into the hole.
Oh, that's BS, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Instruction in the cha-cha
slide. Oh man, come on, man. Cha-cha real smooth. Do, 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 do. Turn it out. How the hell y'all get to the exit, man? What happened to me, man? Oh my God, man, these easy questions, man.
Man, I have no clue.
I might be the gerbil.
I didn't pick the right one. Oh, they gonna kill me. Oh man, they got me.
Ooh, I don't know.
Uh-oh, get that nigga. Get him.
Oh.
it fell off, man. Golly.
Oh man.
They cheated me. Oh, Shay, no, you ain't finna get caught up.
You better guess this price as much as you watch Prices Right, Shay.
Oh, Philly D came back to it.
Hold up.
Got my body back.
Hold up. Okay. Hold on.
That's crazy, man. I demand a recount, man.
Man, you too. Ooh.
What? Hold up, man. Oh man, come on. What the? Oh no.
Ooh. You get this right, you out.
Both of them. Did they get out the house? Did they get out?
They snatched me up, man.
So Joe Frazier was a heavyweight champ?
Yeah.
I didn't think he ever got past. Oh, they got them different belts.
Yes. Woo! Philly had me on the net, didn't he? Woo!
Oh my God, man.
That was cold-blooded, boy. Woo!
Hey man, do y'all want to do this one more time before we go, man?
Yeah, I want to play again. That was fun.
Okay.
One more game.
One more game before we peel out for the evening, y'all. That was good though, man. I love it.
Around, sure. It feels good to be wanted. You hear that, Dad? Somebody likes me.
I like this game.
I like you. You're right. I like you.
We're gonna have to do this next week when we get the whole crew here, man.
Man.
Hey now, first question.
Nah, look at they called me the Champ Junior. No, they did.
What bigger steak?
Because we died.
Come on, Champ Junior.
Time for it now. And the correct answer is. Dang. Right.
Look
It's
at
loud.
Philly. I got it wrong.
Punishment. Welcome to the killing floor.
That's where I live at, the killing floor,
Man, that's they killing me, man.
I'll go first. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours.
That's cold blood. That's a 10, man. We got
Roll
three
them in the circular and
Hey,
watch me break them with 7, 7-11, 7-11, 7 even
Somebody
back.
yell Kiwi. I'm going to hit mine. I'm going to hit mine.
It got to be higher than your 10, man.
Wow, I hit 7. Ain't that a bitch? They call it 7 crappy dice. Y'all cheat me.
Already. Come on, Junior.
Man, Junior. Damn, Junior. You was my last line of defense. I guess the next one would be the third, huh?
Forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard.
Oh my God, man, that's crazy.
I gotta get my son back.
One.
Oh. Oh.
What Nick was
And the correct answer is
yes.
One of you is still alive.
Man, they keep killing me. I'm gonna have to channel my interbeing now, so I can come back and win. My interbeing.
Time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. All right, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How did you do?
You damn right. I got them all right.
It didn't say memorize the card. I'm looking at what's on the cards.
We'll get you next time.
Got some points, baby.
I got 200. I'm in the game.
You in the game.
I'm in the game. I got 200.
Just Casper the Friendly Ghost's last name.
Lord.
Time's running out. Who said this?
Dang.
Let's play a game. Oh boy, everyone loves math. Answer as many
McFadden, baby. Casper McFadden.
Whoever does the worst dies.
Oh.
Time to get your math on.
To our viewers, we were playing a game, man, that Shay Boogie came up with in this good game, Jack in the Box.
Going on right now.
She killing you, Philly.
You're almost there. Math it up.
She fight for her life, boy.
Uh-oh.
What type of phone you got? You got a iPhone?
Math is evil.
Do what?
You got an iPhone? Your
Nope,
process?
you got Android. I'm on my Android.
Okay, I can't use that as an excuse then. Okay.
Lord, have mercy.
We stay looking for a way out.
Which emoji is the most widely used on Twitter? Time's running out.
Come on, champ.
Who said this one?
Dang it.
Yes,
And I got him
Let's
wrong.
go someplace.
Yeah.
Things have been too polite. Let's have violence. You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Conflict. 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 I bet you feel dumb for defending, but no one even cared enough to attack you. And if you don't feel dumb now, this should help.
Hey, I'm going after the bag, baby.
Go!
I would have kicked the knife like I'm gonna kill somebody then get the bag.
That's cold. I just knew you was gonna attack me. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm going after the bag, baby.
It's still alive. You know what that means.
All right.
Well, look who's still alive.
Look who's still alive.
Speak with your body.
Oh man, they gave him a lead like that.
Drummers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Drummers.
Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Founding UN members. Decisions. Here comes the next question. Apples. Anytime today, kiddo. Beware of the darkness. Phases of the moon. Here's another one. Cars made by Kia. Prime numbers.
No, I know. Shoot.
Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get you. Where's Ants? Anytime today, kiddo. Ninja Turtle characters. Decision.
Hold on, man. Man, I was trying to type it in, man.
Man, you know you was watching that shit, man. That was before my era.
Hold on, man.
Stop.
Ooh, hold on, get out the door. Oh, come on now. Come on, man. Hey, I'm glad they got me out. They get me filed, man. Hey, I ain't even had a third option on there, man. That's crazy.
Oh my God, they suck ass, man.
They did me foul, man.
They suck, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
You just took over.
Hey, they was screwing me over. They was giving me two options. It's three on the screen. I'm only getting two.
Yeah, because when you're in the lead, you only get two. Everybody else gets three.
Okay, well, shit, I ain't used to being in the lead.
Yep.
So that's a good thing, right? When you got two of them, right?
Right.
Yeah, that means you're in the lead.
That's what's up.
Damn, you got either or.
How you blow the lead?
Man, I don't know, man. I was over here. Hey, I was like, man. I'm like, dang.
Hey,
you Leonardo was one of the Ninja Turtles.
Hey, man.
Right.
I did, man. They wouldn't let me. Man, it was messed up, man. Make a long story short, they got me, man. I know I was.
How they get you? You have to control the game, sir.
Hey, man, shout out to Shea Boogie, man, for an amazing game, man. I got to give it to him, man. Shea Boogie had an amazing game with us, man. Hey, man, that's our show for tonight, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to be back. We're going to play the show again next Sunday with our girl Dre Day. Miss Toya going to be back on here. Hopefully our man Chris Storian will be back on here feeling better. That's it, man. We the crew, man.
Hey, thanks for the game, Shay. That was a good one. Keep on being.
Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. To the next one.
We had a good time, man. Hey, like I say, tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time for No Balls, No Glory. Me and Stat Philly and the rest of the coaching gurus go be there, man. Tune in, man. Don't want to miss it, man. We the crew. We out for the night.
Peace. Love and hair grease.
No.
Yeah. And we still do the Cabbage Patch over here. Hey.